Hi, so far we learned to store, update and delete data in our databases. Suppose you want to send automatic email notification to people when their product is dispatched. You would need to pull out some specific email IDs for this. Or say you want to send promotional SMSs to all the registered users about the offer that's running on your website. For this, you would need their phone numbers. In short, for number of instances, you need to pull out data from your database. This data could be email ID, phone numbers, delivery address, or it could be any combination of these. We can pull out existing data using select command in SQL. Select command is used to pull out the existing data from tables. Let's see how to write select queries. Also, you might have noticed that whenever you write any action using phpMyAdmin, it returns the SQL query on the screen here. This holds true for the select query as well. Here, since I clicked on products table, it shows me all the records from products table. You can see the query already written here. This is the select query. I can edit this inline. The query says select asterisk from products. Here asterisk means display all the column. Also note that only table name is present and database name is not present. This is because I am present in the correct database. I have not added any conditional clause to tell this query which rows should be selected. Let's fetch only two columns from the products table, ID and name. Instead of using asterisk symbol, we should write the names of the columns. This is the ideal way because many a times we don't need all the data from the tables. This improves the performance as unnecessary work is not being done by database. I will now add where clause in this query. I will display row with ID as 1. Run the query. It only returned me one record, where the value of ID attribute is 1. Now I will write different where clause. Here book is kept inside quotes since it's a string. Run the query. It returns all the records in this table whose category is book. Now I will select query for users table. Run the query. This returned all records from the users table. Now let's add a where clause, where last name is unknown. This returns all the three rows which have these properties. Now let's get a little advanced with our queries. I will write the AND operator in my where clause like this. Run the query. It returns the rows which has these unique properties. In our case, there are two rows whose last name is unknown and phone number is as mentioned. So that's it about select query. In the DML command so far, we learned how to insert new data in databases using insert command. We learned to update existing data in our databases using update command. We learned to delete existing data using delete command. We also learned to select the existing data using select command. In the upcoming lessons, we will cover few advanced SQL queries that are going to be crucial while coding in PHP.